With its views of the Space Needle, waterfront location, and salmon entrees, IVAR'S on Lake Union is a staple Seattle restaurant.
IVAR bought it in '66 and had a local architect design it as a native longhouse.
The restaurant is now one of the first to overhaul its wages and menu prices after Seattle passed a minimum wage law, raising pay to $15 an hour by 2017 for large employers. Smaller companies have 5 additional years. In addition to raising pay to $15 for all of its staffers, IVAR'S discourages tipping, instead raising prices by 20% to replace gratuity.
It's been a surprise. The customers seem to like it, the employees seem to like it, and it seems to be working, at least in this location.
IVAR'S is not the only one. Other table service restaurants in Seattle have implemented similar changes to their menu prices and are doing away with tips, highlighting some of the first visible impacts of the phased-in minimum wage ordinance. But most businesses are taking a wait-and-see approach.
A lot of businesses went into this higher minimum wage not knowing exactly what was going to work for them.
Approved in 2014, Seattle was one of the first large cities in the country to tackle the minimum wage debate. The first phase took effect in April and raised the wage to $11 an hour. Other cities, including New York and Washington, are aiming to increase wages. Chuck Stempler owns a franchise of a national printing company that employs 64 workers. He, along with others, sued the city because the new law categorizes franchises as large employers, putting them in the faster phase-in category.
I have a problem with all of my competition being given a 3 or 4 year period where they can be substantially more competitive than I am.
Stempler says he may be forced to consider automation to replace workers. Meanwhile, at IVAR'S, despite the no tipping,
and people are leaving a little extra. If the last 4 months are any indication, I stand to make about 6 or 7 grand more this year than I did last year and the year before that.
The staff welcoming the extra cash. Matt Friedman, Associated Press.